Hey, Brilliance. I hope you're having a great day. I had to come hide in my room and close the curtains and everything. It's the only quiet place in the whole house today. It's crazy. So, summertime is awesome. One of the great things I love about summer is doing fairs and events. So, I worked on a fair this last week, and I kept thinking of all these little things that I really wanted to talk to you about that I noticed and thought, you know what? I've learned this over the years. So, I hope you're ready. Okay? So, first thing I want to talk to you about is when you're presenting at a fair, dress appropriate for the occasion. For instance, the one that I was doing is a county fair. So I am seriously not showing up in a dress and that sort of thing, but you do want to dress just kind of one step up. So if you would normally wear shorts and a t-shirt, maybe you wear capris and a shirt, that type of thing. Just a little teeny bit dressed up, okay? Also, have a really positive attitude. Sometimes we sign up for an event and we just don't even know what we're getting ourselves into. Sometimes we know it might be a little bit of a tough one, or maybe it'll be really great. I knew the one that I was going into would be a very small number of people coming through, but I've done it for 4 years, and so I thought I want to make sure I'm there. Make the very best of the situation. Set up your booth so that the most eye-catching part is what people will see as they're walking toward it. So most of the time, if you're in a building that has kind of a circular traffic pattern, traffic almost always goes counterclockwise. So you can kind of figure out as soon as you go in which direction people are going to be walking. Try and figure that out and put something there that catches people's attention. A big basket for your gift prize or your gift basket drawing, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, something like that. A few other things that I found that have been really, really helpful this time. I did a new door prize drawing slip, and on it, it actually asks things like I use in my Facebook parties, like how familiar are you with Jamberry? Have you bought it before? Do you need some application help? That type of thing. I was shocked at how many people entered my door prize drawing and said, I've bought it before, but I don't really know how to apply them. Okay, it was really, really slow. So I took that time to just send some texts out and talk to people. I called and I texted and just said, hey, I'm going to be here until Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Why don't you stop on by? Bring your Jamberries with you. I'll help you get started. Okay, they may or may not come back to me, but they're going to remember me as the Jamberry consultant who took time to help them be happy with the purchase that they made, even if it wasn't from me. Okay, that's actually the reputation I really want. Also, I would send the second that somebody bought, when they walk away, I've got a few minutes, send a quick text that says, hey, thanks, it was fun to meet you. Here's a link to an application video. Thanks so much for your purchase. And I use a video that I made myself, and I always warn them, it's kind of cheesy. Well, that video, having that on hand and ready to go, anytime somebody says, I don't know if I can just do this, and I just do a sample and they say, well, I'm going to check it out and kind of think about it. I send them that video and I tell them, hey, the text says thanks for purchasing just because I already have it ready. I'm just kind of planning that you're going to want to, right? So you're putting your personality out there. This is just to remind you when you go home, hey, try your sample. Another little thing that I did, I have been doing for the last little while, it's called the Jam On Contest. It's really simple and really easy. When somebody picks up a sample or they put one on at my booth or they purchase, say, hey, as soon as you get them done, take a picture and tag me in the picture. And I do like them to tag me on for my business page or on Instagram because it comes up as Nail Art Party. That's me. But if they tag me personally, that's great too. Guess what? That gets them putting their wraps on quickly. It's been a lot of fun, and it gives everyone something that they can, show it off, right? And it gets their friends thinking, oh, that's right, I do like those. A couple other ideas. Make your booth fun. And seriously, don't be annoyed if you end up being the hangout spot. If you're doing a county fair, I guarantee every little 4-H girl is going to want to hang out at your booth. Be okay with that. Help them with a sample. Guess what usually happens? If they're there over and over, if it's anything like the one I just did, they're there over and over and over and over. And then Friday and Saturday, their moms come in with them and actually buy what their daughters have been, asking for the whole time, and discover that these aren't just a little girl thing. There's a lot of great adult things here too. So make it fun. What I do is I always do samples for anyone that wants them. If they walk in and I recognize them, I know they've worn them before or something like that, instead of being like, oh man, I don't want to do a sample for you because I know you know this. I would just say something like, oh, yay, you're going to come back to my booth. I know it's the most fun. Do you need some help or do you want to just do it yourself? And then I just stand there and guide them through proper application. I like them to do it themselves. It makes it really good. And then I've got lacquers there and I just say, here, have at it. Make your manicure pretty. All right, go ahead and use my nail polish remover. Go ahead. Guess what? It results in sales. If you're totally dead, okay, if it's not totally dead, then stand out at the front. Talk to people. If it's completely and totally dead, take the time to go through your door prize slips. Start doing your follow-up while you're still there. How awesome is that? If it's a couple days long, maybe people will come back. If not, make sure you post it on your business page. Post it on your personal page. Say this is where you are. Text out to a few of your good customers and say, hey, I'm here at the fair. Come see me and I'll give you a little petty pack or something like that. Spread it around and make it fun. Stay positive. Keep a smile on your face. Do not be that vendor that is grumpy that she paid her booth rental fee and hasn't had enough sales yet. Okay, you never want to be that person. We turned this fair, which really had pretty rotten traffic, into really fairly good sales. It was a profitable booth. And honestly, well, 3 people that are considering very seriously joining. I booked a couple parties, booked 2 fundraisers. I call that a success. It was hot and it was long, and I was ready to go home. And honestly, my foot hurt really bad. But it's worth it. And that's what we do events for. So, do you feel like I lectured to you? I hope not. I love events. Do them. They're awesome. And I will talk to you later. Bye.